Hello everyone, my name is Hugh Gartizer and my business is mortgageexitsolutions.com. That's where my website is, mortgageexitsolutions.com. And what I do is help people out of a troubled mortgage situation where the payments have not been made, you're pending a pre-foreclosure, you've gotten a notice from your mortgage company that you have to catch up on your payments, otherwise they're going to press on with foreclosure proceedings, and you've gotten yourself behind but have not yet received the notice of a date of sale for foreclosure. That scenario is pre-foreclosure. It's where you're behind in your payments. It's very difficult, I'm sure, to catch up, and what I see a lot of times is people, if they can't make their mortgage payment on time, if you've gotten 3 months or so behind, sometimes that's $3,000 to $5,000 or more. It's very difficult to catch up. You find yourself in a very tough situation and start looking for answers to get yourself out of the situation. A lot of times what people do is just place their house on the market for sale, hoping that someone quickly will purchase the home where you can exit the mortgage and move on with your life without damaging any credit. After you've received 3 notices that you're behind, your credit obviously has been impaired, and you're kind of in a desperation mode to do something quickly so that it doesn't get worse. Well, what I do is people contact me. I take a look at the situation. It's at no cost to you at all. Pre-foreclosure gives you some time to evaluate and get the situation remedied. And a lot of times what I do is take over the property by deeding the home over to me, solve all of the situations that are causing the pre-foreclosure by paying what is necessary to catch those payments up. Then I will continue to make the payments on your home while we evaluate what we can do to sell the home quickly or get a tenant in there to continue to make the payments. But the most important thing for you to understand is I understand it's a very difficult situation. You need to have some answers. You need to know what is available to you to get out of the home, and that's what I do. But until I evaluate the situation, take a look at all of the numbers to find out what the minimum amount is to get you out of the foreclosure or pre-foreclosure situation, there's no way that I can help you, but I'm just explaining to you what I do. You're looking for answers, you're looking for options, and you have to give me a call for me to come out and evaluate your situation. I don't need any personal information, but I do need to know the numbers. I have to know what's owed, how far it's behind, what the mortgage payoff is, and those sorts of things, so I can draw up a worksheet, give you the bottom line figure and my best case scenario to get you out of that difficult situation without damaging your credit any more than it already has been, and defuse the situation so you can continue on with your life. That's pre-foreclosure. Foreclosure, you've already been notified. The court has notified you. The attorneys have sent letters. I'm sure you've gotten a notice that there is a date set to auction off the home because it is in foreclosure. And that is a very short time span. You don't have many choices. You don't have many options. Most people, when they get to that situation, have already started packing. They're on their way out because they realize that it's just going to crash. Everything's going to crash. They've accepted that situation in their life, but it doesn't have to get that way. I mean, bankruptcy, of course, stops it immediately, but that's a whole nother situation that some people try to avoid as much as possible because it's very costly, very time consuming, but it is an option. And of course you need to speak to legal representation for that. But If your house is in foreclosure and there is a date set, I can still help you, but the options become very, very narrow, because what is necessary is money immediately to catch up the mortgage, and then and that's very costly usually by the time that it is a date has been set for foreclosure. So that makes it more difficult. I try to look for homes in pre-foreclosure. It gives everyone more time to take the best route to exit the mortgage.